Coming from Brandon Knapp, wouldn't surprise him if he had 50 because he's been practicing well. What have you seen from him? Did his effort surprise you?
I think we've all been waiting on him. His problem has been ball security. He's throwing the ball everywhere. He did a good job today, and under some tough circumstances, he got double teamed at the end. Did a good job stepping to the double team like he's supposed to. And he played really well.
Coach, 6 of 12 free throws in the first half. Wes hits 4 in a row, and all of a sudden you guys can't miss it. Second half seems like is free throw shooting contagious with this team?
I think it's contagious with everybody. They weren't making free throws either. And then we make a dumb foul in the corner, give them 3 free throws. They make all 3 free throws, and I don't know if they missed it. I think they did. They missed one, maybe. No, I think it is. I think it's contagious with anybody.
Coach, your best rebounding effort of the season? I mean, when rebounding by 16, a ton of those were offensive rebounds, got you points.
Issa was terrific. Wes had a great spurt for us whenever we were struggling a little bit. You almost expect it from Derek anymore.
Changing the decision to start Derek today. I know you've been trying to protect him a little bit from fouls. What was the change?
Well, I think he deserved it. No other reason than I thought he deserved it.
Back to Brandon a little bit. Do you think he hit a couple shots early? You think just the confidence level starts to go from there?
He doesn't seem to have a confidence problem shooting the ball. I think it's handling the ball. You know, you throw a guy out there and say, you know, go run the team. It's a pretty good responsibility. You know, even though he was here last year, he didn't really. He played against JC and Dax more than anything. So, no, I mean, JC told me, he said, Knapp's going to have a great year for you. He's going to have a great year. And then when he threw it all over the place, I called JC and said, remind me never hire you as an assistant coach.
So now is he back on the short list? Javon? Maybe he knows what he's talking about.
By the time he gets done flying out, I'll be long retired. Hi, Bob.
Oh, good afternoon. Nice to see you
It's always a
smiling.
pleasure to see you.
Have you been working on the 3-2 for a while? What made it feel like it would be successful today?
Necessity. We've tried to play some other zones, and we didn't play it very well. I'm not sure we played the 3-2 very well either. The ball screen hurt us, but put Derek on the top. He just, you know, all the guys kept saying is you can't see anything, and that's why Long's a great coach. You know, so they started ball screening Derek so that really they could see to get the ball over to people.
Bob, the shot that Brandon hit with about a minute 40 left, OU came out in the zone, and he said that he didn't expect the bigs to come out because he knew he'd be open in the corner. Can you kind of walk us through the execution on that play and how it got an open
just
shot?
put more people in the area than what they had.
Mm-hmm.
They got to guard Eason.
Mm-hmm.
We had Wes, and Wes had just made a couple shots, so they had to guard Wes. You got a wing guy who had to guard either Wes or Knapp, one of the two. And really, at first, they kind of guarded Knapp a little bit, and then we threw it out and swung it back, and when he swung it back, he went up to guard Wes, and that opened up.
Mm-hmm.
That opened up Knapp.
Was this kind of what you would envision coming into the season, playing, you know, handling the boards the way this team did, playing hard on defense? And,
Well, I thought our strength was our front line, without a question.
thought strength was what?
Our front line was our strength, and I think we're playing harder again. You know, I told them before the game, we can't throw the ball to them. If we limit our turnovers, and if we will all play hard, not three of us play hard, two guys, you know, kind of go through the motions, but if everybody on the floor will play hard, we can beat just about anybody in this league. I think we can beat anybody in this league if we play hard. And we played awfully hard in Kansas game. We played hard this game. Now we've got to start to play hard every game. I think we played hard in Texas Tech game, really. But it hasn't been as consistent as what it's been in the past.
Prognosis on Beetle?
I don't know. So it's not an ankle sprain, it's a high ankle sprain. And he's had it, he had it last year for a while. He did it before the season started. And then he kind of kept tweaking it. He hasn't been healthy all year. That was his first injury, and then he had the wrist and subluxed his shoulder. I have absolutely no. I don't think the doctors know, because it's a high ankle sprain and it's really not localized. They can deal with it a little bit better, I'm told, if it's localized. Sounds pretty damn intelligent.
He sounded good.
Would be the plan to keep him back for more treatment?
That's up to him. He wanted to stay back last time to get treated. I think he thought he could play today, but obviously he can't.
Derek started today, but he said that he was surprised when he found out he was starting. Did you hold that from him for any reason, like not to let him think about it or anything, or did you just?
Derek doesn't think anyways. I mean, you'd be tricking yourself if you tried that. No, I just thought he deserved to start. And really, he's with that group in practice every day anyways. So he practices with Issa and Wes and those guys in practice.
Bob, I think I heard in a broadcast, I don't know, sometime last week about scouting reports, and you weren't very happy with things, and you gave him a quiz and all that. But Wes said that you kind of tried to memorize everything that he was supposed to know about James, how to guard him, and where he's supposed to go. Is that a good exhibition of knowing the scouting report there?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what they did, yeah, I think so. I haven't felt like we got from our upperclassmen what we expected to get. And I thought today for sure they gave us what we expected. Oh, excuse me. Let's get that on camera.
We can edit.
Is Wes the guy? Do you have a player like James that, no question, he's the defender?
We try to put Wes pretty much on their best player. He had Culver in the Texas Tech game.
Just good.
Yeah, he's been sick, man. I mean, it's been a rough go. He's been sick. We probably had 3 or 4 guys with the flu. And now, after the flu, they got a cold. Everybody's got it. But, and I said this on, but this travel, man, is hard. We're gonna practice a little bit and go jump on a plane and fly to Lubbock and then play a 9 o'clock game. I just don't understand that. I don't understand why we're the ones that play a 9 o'clock game. I understand it's TV, but it's ESPNU. It's not CBS. It's ESPNU. It's if they had to do it, they'd understand a little better. And then our guys are going to get back at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and they expect to go to class. It's hard.
Coach, 22 games in, I'm just kind of wondering the reactions that you get now from, your first year guys, your younger guys in practice on a daily basis, in the sense that, they're being asked probably to do more now. You're counting on them more now with, obviously with Sags and Beetle out. Are they responding better than, what they did early?
Practices this week were enthusiastic. They weren't good, but they were enthusiastic. We still threw it everywhere, but we played with a little bit of emotion.
Is that their youth? Is that their youth coming through?
No, that was a whole team.
Oh, okay.
I think the freshmen, they understand what they have to do. And really, I don't know. We either got to play Jermaine and Chase, start Jermaine and Chase, or we start one of those freshmen.
Difference between Napa now and 3 weeks ago?
Confidence, I think. Bob, and really in hindsight, looking back at it, the kid tore an ACL, and that's a tough rehab. And he has a blood clot in his lung, and he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot physically. I don't know. Maybe we expected too much. I just, it's like I told him. I don't understand what any of that has to do with you throwing the ball to the other team. And when he cleans that up, he's going to be pretty good.
Bob, can't let you go without it. Oh, go ahead. Bless you. Ask you about last night. How'd it go? Were you the one spending $125,000 on the musket?
Well, that actually was us doing some other people a favor. Actually, that went to another charity.
Yeah, I understand.
But no, I didn't spend $125 on musket.
How'd it go overall, dude? Good event?
I went out there in the morning, and it was just snow everywhere, and the roads were horrible. And I thought, man, this is going to kill us. And we sold 1,600 tickets. I bet you if there were 50 people didn't come, we didn't miss one.
Mm-hmm.
It was packed. It was packed, and people were great. They were great with the auction. They were great with the silent auction. Jerry, I mean, let's be honest, Jerry draws a crowd. I laughed last year. They said, well, you're never going to be able to top this. Because Cal was there and the game day guys were there. I'm like, yeah, I can. They're like, no, there's no way you'll be able to top this. And I start thinking, and tell you what, Jerry, he draws a crowd. So I asked Jerry if he would come. And I thought it'd be really neat to have as many of his teammates as we could get here. And they were great on stage. They were great. They really enjoyed time with each other. So it was a really good day. Good night.
Anything else?
I'm guessing everybody gets flu shots. Is it just a matter of you're around each other so much you can't help but pass it back and forth a little bit?
They are in a very confined area. Yeah, and they're pushing on each other and pulling on each other. We try like crazy. They got their own towel, but I mean, you know what? If you get smacked in the face and you're bleeding, you grab the nearest towel. And if you're really sweating, you will wipe your face off. You grab the nearest towel. So it hasn't been as bad as it was last year. Last year was brutal, but it hasn't been good. And you combine that with Sags and Beetle, it's been tough.
Well, fair to say Napper is probably the most important player today, but he had no assist, point guard position, and I don't think you wanted much more out of him today.
Well, I just wanted to keep it between the lines and throw it to us. A hell of a day for him. He took, I mean, he did enforce things.
Right.
He, you know, and then at the end, when I wanted to run some flex stuff for Issa, we let Jermaine have it, or we let Wes have it, and they made the pass because they can see over people better. And then I ran a tight curl at the end where Issa missed a close shot, but Darren tipped it in. Issa drew two people. Had Jermaine with the ball because he could see so much better.
Coach, thank you.